I think even used, even though I think it was new, used, this should still do well.
And we don't do new without tags. I just don't sell on that. You can't prove it. I just think it's silly to me personally. Hey y'all, welcome to the video. I'm Richard.
And I'm Gabrielle, and we're
Olive and Stitch. We are one of the top men's clothing store on eBay. We also sell on Poshmark and Depop. Today we went sourcing at
Uptown Cheapskate?
Yeah, we never go there, but we just happen to be right next door. And we're like, let's just stop in, see what they got.
Sure.
We've stopped in a couple times before. I have, and got a few things. It's never anything great, and I've seen other people get some killer deals and some awesome stuff. So just thought we'd check out our local one, see what it's like. Maybe we'll stop at some new places we don't normally go to. I don't think it's worth the bang for the buck totally to go there all the time. But hey, why not stop in, make a couple extra $100? So we're gonna show you what you got today. We got 11 items we're gonna show. The first one is probably the best item we found. This is Birdwell Beach Breeches Vest. It's this nice bandana, paisley kind of thing. It's a size large, and we got that for $15.99. That should go probably 80 to $100.
Nice, nice. And then next we also have a Filson Scout. I remembered a Scout shirt, and it's going to be a long sleeve button down shirt. Of course, I'm sure y'all already know, but I'll show you the Filson label. And we got this one for $11.99.
Yeah, and that should go for probably around $35-40. So should be in our margins of what we're looking for. We got these Lululemon size 38 blue. So they had all their used Lululemon anywhere from like $30 to $50, mostly in the $40 to $50 range. Probably the better condition ones. So we got these new with tags. These are the ABC Crop Relaxed Pants. We did validate all this stuff. They are legit. We got these, did pay up for them, obviously, new with tags, $47.99, but probably should go from between $80-90. Usually I sell these, I take offers and get them for 80. So still within our margins, still should sell pretty quickly. Make an extra $20-30 there.
All right, and next we have a Viore vest. So this is a full zip vest. It is the, help me?
Sunday Element.
Sunday Element vest. And it has some zip pockets, and we got this one for $39.99. So we did pay up for this, but it's gonna be well worth it. And if you're not familiar with the Viore label, if you ever see this V, that's what you're looking for Viore. But of course, it also has a tag inside. But at quick glance, you will see that V. So,
yeah, a lot of people will say that we pay up probably too much for some of these things, and sometimes I question that too. But it works out for us. We usually sell with them within our margins. We usually pick up things that aren't going to be returned for the most part. Obviously, Viore is very rarely returned, especially an item like that. And again, it fits our margins. We have room for that. It's not a big deal, so why not? We can do it.
Did we say how much that was going to go for?
Oh, it should go for about $65-70.
Yeah.
And a super fast sell-through. If you look up Sunday Element Vest, very quick sell-through. Should sell within a couple weeks. Then we got this awesome, beautiful Collars & Co. sweater. So Collars & Co. is mainly known for their dress shirts because they got that kind of stay collar that always stays. But there's your Collars & Co. It is a size medium, new with tags. We got this nice striped kind of selling old money type looking print, which is really nice. And we got this one for $13.99. It is cotton. It's not like wool or anything special like that, but it still should go for about $60.
All right. And our next one is another Collars & Co. And we are pretty sure this was new with tags.
It was new with tags.
Yeah, it was new with tags, but the tag has disappeared.
Don't know where it is?
So it's now not new with tags, but hopefully we find it. It may be gone forever, but it is their polo, and like he was talking about the collar. Like, well, this is what.
Don't bend it.
Okay, I was barely doing anything. That is really what they're known for. So if you feel that kind of more stiff collar, that is the one you're looking for. And we got this one for $12.99. So I think even used, even though I think it was new, used, this should still do well.
And we don't do new without tags. I just don't sell on that. You can't prove it. I just think it's silly to me personally. You do you. Want to sell with that? It's fine. We don't do it. It is the featherweight, so I think because it's lightweight XL, it'll still go for about $30-35. Next, we got this 10,000. If you know the brand 10,000, it is a kind of tactical athleisure, meets athleisure kind of brand. Really cool brand. Most of the time, it's going to be like that Viore Lulu tag where it's a tear tag. You could tear it out. So for 10,000, you can look at the zipper. You got the X on the zipper, and then either it's going to be on the back bottom or it's going to be on the sleeve like this one. So you see that their 10,000 logo there. This is like a tactical quarter zip, like kind of waffle knit, really cool. Their shorts and everything, you can see the style and the size and everything. It'll be like on the inner label of the short leg. You can see that. These normally don't have that. Sometimes they have in the zipper, sometimes they don't. Depends on the style. But we got this one for $13.99, but it was 60% off. So about $6 is probably what we ended up getting it for. Should sell for about $30-$35.
Nice. All right, and then next we have a Public Rec jacket. It's a full zip jacket. And with Public Rec, you're gonna often find, if it's something like a shirt, or even their pants actually, I think do have this little kind of sewn in seam, and that's where you'll see Public Rec. But then you'll also see their P logo. On the pants, it's on the back pocket, and on the jacket here, it is actually where kind of Lulu normally puts their logo. And for this one, we paid, let me find it, drum roll please. This one was hard. Okay, $13.99, so pretty good. And what do you think this is going to go for?
It's kind of a full zip bomber. So Public Rec isn't an always pickup. Just get to know the brand, go research what sells in there. Like their shorts are not great to pick up unless you get them for like $1 maybe. Their pants are hit or miss depending on the style. But this one probably go for $45 is reasonably probably what it'll go for. So pretty good. Next, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren Western Pearl Snap denim, because you can see it's actually not all the way through. So not a chambray, a denim Western shirt, which is going to be great. It's a size large, long sleeve. Got this one, I believe, let's see, $12.99. Probably will go for $35, $40, $35 is probably more realistic. I was telling my wife the other day that Ralph Lauren, if I could pick one brand to wear, if I could pick anything, it'd be Polo Ralph Lauren. If I could pick their entire catalog since they've been making clothes to now, and I mean the whole company, so RRL, Ralph Lauren, Polo Sport, all of that, I would just wear this the rest of my life. I could pick anything. It's fantastic. I love this brand.
Which, by the way, is shocking because you have almost no Ralph Lauren clothes.
I sell it. That's why I don't want to keep it.
Yeah, you always end up selling it.
We get cool pieces and I sell it. I can't keep it. One day.
I think, I want to say Viore would maybe be mine. But that's not realistic because that's just like athleisure.
It is comfortable.
It is so comfortable. I'm wearing the pants right now. They're so comfy. But we don't pick this up. But I think if there was one store I would only shop at, maybe Anthropologie? I don't know. I know. It is.
Don't see it.
Yeah, you don't see me? Okay. I'm too hoodie sweats kind of gal.
They have that stuff. They have it.
Okay, so anyways, our next thing is going to be these pair of Paige pants. So kind of more of a chino pant. Paige is not something we normally pick up. I mean, maybe certain items, but it's not the greatest. Has kind of a slower sell through, but this was new with tags. So we got this for $17.99. So it'll take a little while to sell, but the profit is still there.
Yeah, probably realistically sell for $50, which for these that were originally $200 is not normally. Normally you see for a secondhand retail on eBay that's new with tags, you're seeing like 50% of what the retail was for most items. I'm not going to get that out of this, but we'll definitely still hit our margins, and that'll be fine. The last item we got is an item we don't pick up too often, but we have been picking up a little more lately, and I'll tell you why. So it's the Vineyard Vines Performance On-the-Go style pants. It is a smaller size. It's a size 28. We got these. They were $16. No way in heck would I buy a pant for $16, but they were 60% off. So we got them for about $6.57. Should sell realistically. I would say we'd probably walk out the door with $25 bucks or so. But again, we sell on Poshmark, like I said, and these actually I've realized have been selling a little better on Poshmark for a little more money and a little more frequently, because you just have that young professional, that preppy, that business style sells a little better over there. So I've been testing picking up a little more things that I wouldn't pick up for eBay. Still list them on eBay because, hey, if they sell, great. But they have been selling on Poshmark a little better. So I'm hoping these will sell over there for around 30. Walk out the door with $24 with the 20%, and it easily hits our margin. So yeah, so just tells you can get clothes anywhere. We weren't even planning. We were just going out, running an errand, happened to be next door, say, hey, let's stop in 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just see what we can find. And walked out with 11 things. I think we spent a little over $200. So yeah, about $19 cost of goods. It's a little bit higher. Our cost of goods normally is about $12, or 10 to 12, depending on season. Winter it's a little higher. But we still walked out with 11 things. We're still going to profit around $350 because the items we got are going to be a little bit higher on the sale ASP side. So we still should walk out with about $350 for 45 minutes of sourcing, another 20 minutes of photoing, another we're probably looking at 2 hours all in at $350.
Yeah.
$175 an hour for that. I can't complain. So the last thing I got for you, one thing I'm going to start doing for you guys is start modeling some of the clothes we got in our store. So the first one, the ones that fit. I'm not wearing extra smalls, guys. You don't want to see that. But we have this Harley Davidson Coogee-like sweater. I'm not going to say that in the title, but it is a Coogee-like sweater. It was made in Australia. Doesn't say it was made from Coogee, and I couldn't find anything that Coogee did anything with Harley, and nowhere on here does it say it. But it's that 90s typical embroidered print. It's got colors. It's awesome. It's gorgeous, man, and it is immaculate. One of the only things it has is like on the hem, it has a couple holes around the hem. I wouldn't even say holes. It's like it's layered, so it has multiple layers on the hem. It has a front and a back layer, and it doesn't go all the way through. So it's just kind of like small little tears. I would say like a quarter of an inch, maybe, if that. So really small, but this thing is gorgeous, guys, and it's in our store right now. So if you want it, you can go to the Olive Stitch store on eBay.
Yeah.
Send an offer. We can ship it out. We ship it out every day. We ship every day. So we would have this to you either that morning or the next morning at the latest, and you could have this thing in a week. So go check it out. We'll see you guys on the next video.
Yep. Sorry, I was reading everything.